Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to part 3 of my live love reading sessions. This was a session that people were able to sign up for on my website to get a little mini love reading. And I do something like this every couple months. If you're interested in love readings, check out the link below. I'll have it posted after this is already gone up. And if you're just swinging by to check out what my love readings are all about or just watch for fun, then I hope you enjoy. Maybe some of these messages will resonate with you. Maybe you're meant to see some of this as well. So we're going to get back into it, starting with Tina. And Tina wants to know, when will you meet your twin flame or soulmate? So let's go ahead and pull first for twin flame energy, and then we'll pull for soulmate. If you are open to this, know that the next person who comes in your life might not be your twin flame. That's hard to hear. When you get these answers, sometimes it's like, well, crap, then what's the point of even dating the next person who's coming in if I know they're not the one or whatever? Well, just know that there's such thing as a Mr. Right and a Mr. Right now, or a Mrs. Right and a Mrs. Right now, or, the right person for now, the right person for later. And you do have soul contracts. Everyone has soul contracts. Some people have many soulmates they're meant to connect with, a couple karmic partners, and a twin flame. Some people end up with a soulmate. Some people end up with their twin flame. Some people go their whole life being single, then they just meet their twin flame. There's so many different ways that this manifests. We're all such unique people on our own unique path. But if you're open to it, we're going to see what the potential is for you and try to get you a roundabout timeline. Timelines are the hardest things to read in tarot readings, okay? Timelines can shift. Because timelines have to do with your free will and the free will of the other person involved. You could change your mind. There's infinite possibilities. It's amazing that we have free will. But however, it's a duality between your free will and between destiny. And so there's a destiny, but there's also free will. And so those two things intermingle. And in that realm, we have to pick a timeline. It can be a little difficult, but I'm going to see if I can get you some indicators and some signs of when this is happening. Maybe try to get you a season or a roundabout estimate, okay? So let's look into twin flame first, okay? A lot of times when you ask a basic question, the tarot wants to tell you so much more. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing for your twin flame. I already kind of had a feeling that this wasn't coming too soon. And it's how it's meant to be. There's nothing wrong with you. You're already healed, you're already whole, you're already complete, you're already worthy of the love that you seek. So it's not like, oh, you need to fix yourself and then you can manifest love. It's not about that. Your natural path is leading you through your own cycles and seasons of growth and development. And there will be a point in your life when it will serve you the most to connect with your twin flame. I don't see this person coming in for at least 6 years, okay? But time flies, okay? Think about where you were 6 years ago and how fast that time flew by. Don't be disappointed. We're not getting 20 years. That's good. This is talking about your journey in love so far. It's been a lot of unrequited love. You're a little fed up because you keep meeting these people, but then they're not as into you as you are into them, or vice versa. You're like, how come the people that I'm into don't like me back, and then how come the weirdest people hit on me? Can anyone else relate? I feel like that's what's been going on with you. You're getting hit on by people that you're just like, this is not who I'm into. And then it seems like your crushes don't take notice. So there's been a lot of unrequited love, and you're just like, what the heck is going on? So don't worry. Nothing has been sticking in love because you have an incredible opportunity right now to take control of your life. So this path of being single for you right now is an opportunity. You're not being punished by the universe. You aren't doing anything wrong. And some of these strange people that come around to hit on you might just be the universe trying to tell you, hey, you still got it going on. Don't worry, you're attractive. But nothing's meant to stick right now, okay? Nothing's meant to stick because you need to take control of your life. And then here I am seeing the past. I don't know why the tarot wants me to go here, but we're gonna go here. You've got some crap went down in your family growing up. One or both of your parents was less than loving, was neglectful, wasn't present. Maybe there was a loss or a death or something like that. One parent that was harsh on you. I'm seeing something around your father, like a kind of a sad energy around your father. And so I sense that you have been reclaiming the masculine energy in your life. You've been learning how to, because you've been wounded in this way by the masculine energy, a huge part of your path is about taking action, taking control, and balancing the masculine energy in your own life. And it's a very natural process. It's normal that what happened in your primary relationship growing up, like your parents or your guardians, that is your primary relationship, that any wounds or dysfunction in that will be reflected in future relationships. Relationships are a way to kind of heal from those elements. And so I do see a really beautiful healing energy that has taken place for you in love. A lot of this is because maybe you were abandoned or rejected in some way by your father. And so you have been clearing the father wound. You've been clearing the distorted masculine energy, and you have been leveling out some things out and coming into true love for yourself. And so your energy is shining, and your relationships, like with family and friends and with yourself, are getting better and more solid, and boundaries are being formed, and like you have this boundary now between where you end and where others begin. You're feeling free to make decisions that are more in alignment with who you are. And I see like some of these goals you've set for yourself, they're really, really cool. You're really onto something. And so space is being cleared around you so that you take those actions, so you take those steps, so you get going on your path and your goals, and you take control of your life. So this single time is actually a huge opportunity. Nothing's being taken from you. Everything is being given to you. So as you continue this healing process, you are going to start feeling more safe and more comfortable in your own skin and more secure in yourself. And likewise, you'll feel that way about the other as well. Your heart is opening more and more to receive and to give energy. So I think there will be at least one soulmate who comes on your path. I'm going to try to focus next on when is the soulmate coming in, because I do see one person who's meant to come in to really love you and that you will really love and give the gift of love to. And this will be a healing, restoring energy. They might not stay in your life forever, but it is such a beautiful, harmonious energy. And I call this person kind of like a primer for your twin flame. So your twin flame is out there. It's just they're not ready yet, and you kind of aren't either, but it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you or your twin flame, or that like you're not good enough for them. You've been worthy of this since the day you were born. You're worthy of true love and the love you seek. You're just going to manifest it in a different way, okay? So just know twin flames out there. Maybe you meet them around 6 years from now. I'm definitely seeing a 6-year cycle that stands between you and this person at the very least. So now let's go into soulmate, okay? And I highly suggest you just let go of the idea of forever and the one, and you go out there and you connect and you date and you live in the moment, because today in the moment is all we have. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. And I know that's like a really like kind of morbid thing to say, but it's true. This next person that's coming in seems magical, okay? So I'm going to try to get a timeline, because your main question is when, for this soulmate, okay? Okay. We're looking into, oh, this is good message. We're looking into cycles, we're looking into seasons. We're looking into any indicators. Okay, I'm just gonna tell it like it is, to be completely honest. Um, I don't think this person, this soulmate, this big soulmate I'm tapping into, I'm not sure if they're coming in for this next year, 2021. You will be dating, okay? You will definitely be dating. You'll have some opportunities, but there's a big space that's been cleared around you for opportunities of growth. I even see a move in their future because this is the Fool. This is like taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. This person is likely to come in. I feel a really strong energy around 2022, okay? 2022, potentially in the April or May. April or May of 2022 is the time I'm really zoning in on, and this is energy of family, like, and I even see a potential marriage. So I'm not sure if what I'm predicting here is a marriage and then a divorce and then you meet your twin flame. Um, it's kind of interesting. Um, but I'm just gonna tell it like it is. Expectancy. I see pregnancy with this person potentially. If it's not pregnancy, it could be you guys you give birth to something together, like a new home, or you start a business together or something like this, and you guys create this beautiful life together. This person nurtures you inside and out. They are absolutely incredible. They are just all about you. So 2022 is going to be a big year for you. I see like a potential engagement and a marriage with this person. And if you want to take this path, you can. It does not certain that you guys will completely divorce or anything, because a lot of people end up marrying their soulmate. Not all twin flames meet or have union in this lifetime. And there's a difference between twin flame and soulmate, and one isn't better than the other. Maybe this makes more sense when you meet this person. But basically, 2022 is a very powerful year for you in love, and this person you're going to meet has a huge potential for marriage, and the father of your children type of energy, or co-parent energy, or someone that you will start a business with or something like that. It's really amazing. And I just keep zoning in on April or May of 2022. The year of 2022 is very, very strong for you. So this is saying don't try to judge this energy just yet. Sometimes when you glimpse really far into the future, it can be confusing of like, wait, twin flame, soulmate, this, that, when's gonna happen? Questions lead to more answers, which lead to more questions, which lead to more answers. The cyclical nature of asking these questions. But I sense that this love is very important. This person is important. You couldn't miss them if you tried. You couldn't avoid them if you tried. Like, they're important for you in your life. They're going to become a huge part of your life story. A lot of years of happiness with this person, beautiful connection, and a travel to a new place or move somewhere leads you to this connection. So anyways, I want to keep going on and on, but this is a 10-minute reading, so I gotta go. But thank you so, so much for your support. I hope this resonates with you, and I'm excited for your journey in love. Peace out. Okay, what do they want to know?
What/who is coming in for me in love?
All right, so Ellie, huh? Oh, Allie. Allie, what/who is coming in for you in love? So let's see what's up here. Let's see if we can get a profile on this person's personality. All right, I'm going to grab the deck I want to use. Here we go. So I have all the court cards sorted here so we can get this person's personality. Who's coming in for you in love? You're getting the Prince of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards. I tend to be very attracted to the Wands energy personally. So it's possible that this person is a fire sign, okay? So definitely bright, fiery energy. This is a mature masculine energy, okay? very dynamic person, powerful person. This is a leader. This is somebody who likes to take charge. So chances are they will notice you before you notice them. So this is the person that's going to be sliding into your DMs, or it's going to be crossing the room to approach you first. Maybe you make eye contact, you notice them, but I just feel like they come out of nowhere and like you're like, whoa, that's nice. Somebody who's like attractive and interesting and adventurous and just very like high, like a risk taker is coming at me. And so you might be surprised that like somebody who you think is absolutely amazing is hitting on you. I'm kind of laughing because, you know, all sorts of different people will try to hit on you, and it's not always the kind of person you want. And, you know, I think you're going to be surprised by this person because they are magnetically drawn to you and you feel exactly the same about them. You're just like, wow, this is a perfect match. How did they even spot me? How did they spot me out of this crowd, you know? So this is somebody who's very physically fit. They could like be hanging out at the gym a lot, like be a little muscular, or just, you know, they have a nice body, just saying. They're healthy and they're sporty. And they have a very sexy energy to them as well. They're a self-starter. They're kind of like an entrepreneur, so chances are they have like a lot of different ideas of like what they want to do in their life. This person has a a deep connection with their inner passion. They are very eager with everything that they do, everything that they touch. So being pursued by this wands type of person feels amazing because they actually put the effort in to message you, text you, set up interesting and spontaneous dates. This is the kind of person who's definitely going to be taking you out into nature and like crazy stuff. Like make sure like if they're taking you out on dates that you have your bag packed with like a pair of tennis shoes and like a jacket, like you're in some snacks and water, because they tend to just be like, let's do this crazy thing. And you might just be like a little out of your comfort zone with this person. um the only thing about this person is they can come across as a little bit full of themselves and a little bit cocky. They definitely have that life of the party type of energy, and they might have a past of being a little bit of a player. Okay, they might almost be a little bit too eager. You might mistake this person as being like a fuck boy or a fuck girl or fuck person or whatever. You know, the kind of person that just wants to hook up with you. And so at first you might want to you might think this is too good to be true, but my best advice when this person comes at you is to not make yourself so accessible to them. It doesn't mean you got to play hard to get. It just means don't text them back right away and don't always be down for every single date they ask you on. Like let this person like space getting to know them out a little bit, stay busy, and just let them, you got to set the pace with them because they do have the tendency to burn themselves out. They're the fire sign. They burn out really fast. So they get bored of things fast. Okay. They can also be jealous lovers. So this is an amazing person. So that's kind of why first I want to tell you some of the downsides. They can also be a little bit jealous in relationships. But and it's kind of nice to have a lover who cares that much. This is someone who's not on a safe and predictable path in their life. So they might be somebody who wants to like, I don't know why, but I thought something about them being like a YouTuber or like doing social media work or like being like I don't know what it's called, like a streamer for gaming or something like that. Or they could be a fitness instructor, like extreme boot camp fitness instructor or something. Or they could have already lived like so many lives. And you might just be like, wow, you're so, because I don't sense you're that old. You're going to see this person, they're going to be around the same age as you, and you're going to be like, how did you already do all that in your life already? This person loves to explore new environments, new cultures, tasting new foods. So the restaurant they're going to take you to on your first date is probably going to be something different, like, I don't know, some type of different culture that you've never experienced, a food you've never tried, and they're going to try to impress you with that. They're going to be like, have you ever tried this crazy type of food? And you're going to be like, no, Yeah. They're gonna be like, let's go to the South American cockroach restaurant. Have you tried eating live bugs before? Just kidding. But they're gonna try to shock you. That's how you know that they like you, that they're into you. They're gonna try to shock you. They're gonna try to impress you. They're gonna try to wow you. Okay. I sense that also this person is they have a lot of high aspirations for their life. They don't like old or outdated things. They're always looking on the lookout for something new. So they like state of the art inventions. They like new technology. So they might be wearing clothes that are like the latest clothes, or they might have like the freshest sneakers, or they might have like the newest gadget. And so it's a fun energy surrounding them. Basically, this is just a future-oriented person who has really big plans in life. And I think that's what you're going to like, is you're like, finally, somebody who is a big dreamer, not somebody who wants to just live a basic life. And look, if you want the basic life kind of guy who's going to be supportive and secure and just homey and like a great parent, and like, that's your Taurus, that's your earth sign. But this is someone that's great to meet when you're young, because they were an adventurer and they're spontaneous, okay? So let's see if there's any other information about this person. Wedding? What the heck? I mean, I'm not sure if this is actually who you're going to marry. It's very possible. I mean, this card came out quite literally for me, but this is an indication of a long-term relationship. So this will be someone very important in your life, actually. Attraction. I think this is telling you, don't worry, you don't have to lower your standards. You're going to be very, very attracted to this person. You're just going to be so shocked that, like, once again, that this person that you didn't even noticed you first, and you're very attracted to them. You're just like, whoa, it's all anyone could ask for in love. So amazing. I hope that this resonates with you. If I were you, if you want to know more about this person, online, research the King of Wands. This is the Prince of Wands, but you can research the Knight of Wands personality profile or the King of Wands personality profile. You can Google it a little bit. You can go down a whole rabbit hole learning more about this type of person, because they seem to, like a King of Wands or Prince of Wands, Knight of Wands, to a T. This is your fire sign. If I was to place a bet on what astrology sign this person was, I would say it's a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising. All right, so moving on. Who's next? All right, so next we have Steph.
Going to be in a romantic relationship with Jared, and if so, could I know a timeline?
Okay, so Steph, you want to know if you're going to be in a romantic relationship with Jared, and if so, will you get a timeline? Can you get a timeline? Sorry, I like blipped out because all of a sudden I felt this energy hit me and I'm like sucked into it. So let's just get started. If for some reason not, I'll see if I can get you some other type of uplifting message. Will you be in a relationship with Jared romantically? Timeline for Steph. Oh my gosh, it's very possible. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I feel like you're asking this because things are already going really well between you and this person, and you just like want to make extra double, like, sure, you want to kind of like cross your T's and like dot your I's. You're just like double checking. But I think you should just go for it. Open your heart to Jared, because there's like a strong vibe between you guys, obviously. I mean, the energy hit me. Yeah. But it's not going to happen like the way that you think and in the timeline you think. You still got some time to go. This is the Death card. You guys are likely to fall out first before you really come together. I don't know what's going on with that. We need to like look deeper into this. And then you're getting the Endurance card. They're like telling you you need to wait longer. You need to have endurance with this person. Like, strong message, do not give up on them. But you might have to like energetically like cut them free, let them go for a little bit so that they can figure out whatever unfinished business it is that they have that's keeping them from locking it down with you. Okay? So Unfinished business. What's going on with Jared? Career. Oh. I sense a lot of. I think Jared seems like such a fun, chill, like interesting person, but he's got a lot of anger inside of him. There's nothing wrong with that. Like a lot of people have anger inside of them, but he's got some anger that's boiling up. He's really not where he wants to be in his career right now, and someone screwed him over. I don't know if he has he's been divorced or he has an ex, but he had someone that he like really thought was the one and totally screwed him over. This is the injustice card. And now he's left with a lot of debt, with a lot of bills, with he's just like somebody like financially screwed him over. And it's really, really weighing on him. And so he's kind of like for him, relationships are harder to get into because he's just really afraid that that's going to happen again. He's afraid some woman's going to go crazy with his credit cards. I know that sounds so weird, but like someone did that to him. Like somebody like spent all his money or like made him work and he like for them. And I don't know if there's kids involved or something, but he's trying to keep relationships casual, but he's also trying not to be a fuckboy. So that's where he is with you right now. He wants to keep this a little bit casual, but he doesn't want to be like he's not hooking up with other people and like messing around and like not being serious. He's just like he doesn't know or doesn't remember like how good a relationship really can be. He's just been burned, you know? And that's what this is. He's been burned because this was a true love. He really really loved this person. I don't know who this woman was, his ex, but he loved her. He really did, and he doesn't feel the same anymore. She really used him. She is such a narcissist. Ugh. And so I think what he really likes about you is that you're fun and you're very creative. And he is actually thinking, like, I really think we could kind of live a life together. Because for him, he doesn't half ass do relationship. It's like, Jared is a hardcore, passionate person. When he commits to something, he commits all the way. So he's like, let's move in together. Let's like get married. Like that's kind of why he rushed into this so fast and so hard. So this says fulfillment. He sees himself being fulfilled with you. He feels fulfilled with what you guys already have right now. So that's why he's not necessarily ready to jump on that bandwagon yet. You're going to have to wait because of what he's going through. But the first card that came out was this card, which says yes. In short, an answer to your question is you guys have a really strong likelihood of moving further together romantically and being in this romantic relationship. Just a little bit more clearance he needs to do first. And the whole COVID thing hit him hard on top of all this crap he went through. Like, he was just stood back up again and he got knocked down. So he needs to get back up again, recover from this, and I think it'll be good. And it might not be perfect. It's not like he has to feel 100% confident and ready in order to date you. I just think it has a lot to do with his emotions and his mood and his attitude, and he'll like kind of get that skip in his step again, and then he'll just like come to you. So let's get a timeline. This timeline is shifty, I'll be honest. He's a little... He has these periods where he's like really coming at you and flirting with you and like just like you, it's almost like you can feel it that he's going to like take it to the next level with you, and then he pulls back. He's getting cold feet a lot. I think it's just because he knows everything that comes with a relationship. It's funny. I was talking to my husband about this the other day. It's a really big commitment for women, but also for guys. Guys got to pay for stuff. They got to take the girl out on the date. There's a lot of sacrifices they have to make with their time. So he knows that. He's a good guy. He's really kind of thinking, oh, am I ready for this yet? He doesn't want to lead you on. I think he's afraid if he gets too close, he knows what you're going to expect and he doesn't want to break your heart. He's a good guy. So this is talking about within the next year. It's possible that within this next year this will happen. If I was going to give it a date, I would say August. And I know that sounds crazy because it's like a year from now, but it doesn't mean you guys aren't going to be dating and hanging out and having fun. So I think that's why they were like, look, are you willing to wait for this guy? Because you caught him in a really crazy time in his life. And it doesn't mean the timing is off. I think the timing is perfect. I think you're kind of inspiration for him to move forward. And just have fun, live your life, be chill with him. If he's going to come in and out, let him. But at the same time, draw boundaries. Don't give him, he can't have his cake and eat it too. That's my best advice for you with Jared, however you interpret it. But yeah, it seems like August of 2021, you guys have a lot of potential then. And this is the wand energy, which means fast, and it's within a year. So it's almost like this energy is going to take off fast, gradually over the next year. And you might be surprised where you are come August with this guy. The next 4 months is going to be the dead zone. You're going to feel like it's over between you guys. And you're going to be like, what the hell happened? But just wait till after the holidays. He'll come out of his little weird holiday depression thing he always goes through. And he'll be hitting you up again. So I think you're supposed to know about this next couple months. Because this is literally like October, November, December. The holidays, some people get very depressed around this time. Seasonal depression. And it makes sense. I've got to move on to the next person. But I'm just going to say this time of year can be rough for some people. A lot of people disappear this time of year. He's not the only one who disappears this time of year. Don't take it personally. Heart his thing on social media. Say a nice comment. I wouldn't message him and be like, if he hasn't been talking to you for a while, I wouldn't message him and be like, I've been thinking about you, just want you to, because when people are depressed or kind of just like going through some shit and they hear that, it just makes them feel like, I don't know what to say, this person's hitting me up, I don't want to talk to anybody right now, I'm in my feelings, like, go away, everybody. So if I were you, just, if he pulls back, if you see him in person, just be kind, flirt a little bit, act normal, and you can maybe social media heart some stuff, comment, just say something funny, and don't like mess with him or bother him while he's in his feelings. If and when you guys come in a relationship, which I think you guys will, you'll learn more about him. You'll know how to handle these little moods and things that he has, and he's healing. This is a big season for him, he's gonna go through some shit. And he's likely not going to want anyone around, especially someone he's romantically interested in. He's not going to want you to see him like that. So if he backs off, it's not because he's not interested. It's because he doesn't want you to see him like that. Expect him to start really showing up around February. Like, he's going to like start coming at you hard. And you guys will like hang out and flirt more, and the relationship will pick up more come summer, and like things will snowball. So yeah, this is very, very exciting. I'm excited for you guys, and I'm sending Jared love and light for his healing. I saw so much stuff. I wish like I had more time with you, but I saw a lot that he's going through, and I'm excited for him that he's clearing and he's like getting his ducks in a row again and coming back from that dark situation he was in with this. So yeah, you are like an angel to him. Wonderful. So thank you again for your support, and we're going to move on to the next person.
Lena.
Oh, cool.
Or Lena.
Okay, so we've got somebody named Lena or Lana? Lena?
I recently connected with a mutual friend and we went on a date.
Ooh.
Great date. Hooked up as well, but I still can't pin how they feel about me. The energy is super new for me. It's this connection going.
Okay. So you have a new, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you, and I feel like this crazy energy. So you recently like went on a date with a mutual friend, and like this energy just like took off and you guys hooked up, and like there's great vibes, but it's just still so new and so fresh. You're just unsure of like what's going on. And is this going anywhere? And how do they feel? And oh, this is such a fun reading to do. So let's see. Let's get into it. Let's get the tea. Okay. So how are they feeling about you after this date? Where are they at? Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. This is really, really, oh, what? Okay, we're going to look at that. Well, I don't want to get my hopes up because we pulled the red flag card, so we're going to have to investigate that, okay? But the first thing I pulled, which made me really excited, was calling in your soulmate. So this is how they're feeling. It's like, hallelujah. They feel like they met somebody amazing. They really loved the connection you guys had. They went to seventh heaven with you when you guys hooked up. And you definitely put a little bounce in their step, and they've had a smile on their face all week. They cannot wipe off. And like it's super cute. Like they're very, very, very like into you. They had a great time, and they were just like they had no idea that you guys could be like that. Like it's very like you're right. This energy is very much like, whoa, that kind of came out of nowhere. Like you're just like mutual friends, and then all of a sudden like this crazy night happens. And so where they're at with this right now is they do want to give this a chance with you, and they want to make the effort. So when I see this, it means they're likely to text you, hit you up again, want to hang out with you again. Let me get some water. Cheers. Okay. So, all good vibes. They want to see you again. I don't think that was just a one night stand. I think that they want to see you again, and they're going to make the effort. And they're feeling a soulmate connection with you. So, this is a good sign. They're not just like bored and like, let's see what's happening here. They're actually like, I feel a connection in my soul with this person, like emotionally, like the conversation, like their favorite part of the date wasn't just hooking up with you. They liked everything. Like they liked talking to you. They liked just everything was so perfect about that date. It is kind of like, I sense your fear because you're kind of like, how are we going to top that amazing night? Like that was so amazing. So I think they're pulling back a little bit because they don't want to come across as thirsty. So maybe you were expecting them to hit you up like the next day, or like to send you like for things to keep like spiraling with that intense energy, but they feel good about where you guys are. They feel in control of the situation. They're going to ask you out again. And I think they're just coming up with like an idea for the next date and like working their schedule out. You'll be hearing from them soon. Now, what is the red flag? Why was that card? Now, these cards flew out, and then this card was sticking up like this. And so I like pulled it because I was like, okay. And then I was like, well, F. I almost didn't pull that card. So this might not be a big red flag, but what is it? What's going on, Wildwood deck? Oh. Oh, well, here's the deal. I think you're being warned ahead of time about this person's character or their past in relationships. And it doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to treat you like this, but this is the free-spirited lover and the young lover. It reminds me of, somebody, maybe if you're older, then this is just the energy that they have for some reason. But it reminds me of somebody who's like in their early 20s, who's just starting to like experience and experiment with their sexuality, and they don't want to close themselves off to just one person. And they like genuinely enjoy and respect the people that they date and that they hook up with, but relationship might not be on their mind. That might not be the first thing they think about. Like they might want to date around, hook up with some people, and then kind of circle back around and decide who they want to connect with, or if they want to do the relationship thing. And this is also somebody who just kind of, when they get bored, they peace out. As soon as the relationship gets boring for them, they peace out. So they're always looking for something new, something fresh, something exciting. So that kind of sounds like a fuck boy, but or fuck person, but it's like the unintentional fuck boy. You know what I'm saying? It's not somebody who's going out narcissistically with like that intention. It's just kind of what ends up happening. And that happened to me a lot when I was in my early 20s. I was just like, damn it, again? So they're just kind of like, it's a red flag. This person has very scattered energy. They're just kind of like all over the place. And like, then you guys met and had this beautiful night. But to catch them again in that same place and in that same energy could be difficult. But they're feeling good. They want to hit you up. So what's next? They are very attracted to you, and they do have deep feelings for you because there's a soulmate connection here. What do you want her to know? They want to tell you something very specific about this person that you went on a date with. I'm trying to get it. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing is you are going to have to kind of take the reins in this connection because you're like kind of like what's happening? Do we have potential here? You guys do have a potential for a relationship, but you're going to kind of have to play this right with this person because it could easily just become a hookup thing with you guys. That's what I'm seeing. Like the energy could just continue like that and fizzle out. And so you guys you gave this guy a little taste, things kind of took off. You might want to back up a little bit and kind of keep the emotional energy going here. Bond deeper with this person so that the emotional energy can catch up with the amount of physical intimacy you guys have had so that you can get a balance in this relationship. And so maybe the next date you guys go on, you can just keep it in public and, do something like make out and like be sexy, like kind of keep him wanting more. But make sure more than anything, you spend a lot of time talking, getting to know this person. You've already known them for a while. I sense that, but you want to kind of keep this person on their toes. So you're going to have to kind of pull back a little bit. And this is modern dating. I'm not judging you because it's very normal to hook up with someone on the first date. Like I hooked up with my husband on the second date. TMI. But in order to kind of keep someone strung along, you got to back up a little bit and play it right. So basically you're just going to have to play it right, You're going to have to play this right with this guy. This is saying be yourself, okay? 100% they love who you are. But this says brand yourself with integrity. You might even have to have a conversation. Actually, I saw the word conversation in my head, but they were like, they're saying don't tell the person, oh, I think we should take a step back or take a slow, anything like that. Don't tell them. Just keep going on dates and flirting with them and like kind of keep them on their toes. And I think this person is so used to getting what they want. They're so used, it might not seem like it. You might not know a lot about their love life or their sex life, but they could easily just turn you into a fuck buddy. So you're walking a thin line right now. And I think if you play this right, that you can kind of capture their attention. All you have to do is just be yourself. And basically, this is about the physical intimacy. Slow it down a little bit with this person for at least the next 2 or 3 dates. Keep it sexy. And I see them having a little bit of time to kind of come back down to earth and reframe you as a relationship potential. Because if they just keep rushing right into intimacy with you, they're just only going to come to you for that. So you got to make sure you keep showing them a good time. Don't rush to that. And don't worry, you didn't make a mistake on the first date. I'm getting a message that everything that happened with you guys was meant to happen that way. And it was such an amazing time you guys had. And you just need to nurture that energy that you guys have already cultivated, okay? So walk into this next date with gratitude for like what you've already experienced with them, but you got to take action. You got to take the reins here and steer the pacing and the energy of this relationship where you want it to go, okay? I don't always give everyone this advice, but I think with this type of person, you got to slow them down and get them to be in the moment with you, and kind of get them out of their body and more into their heart. And so you guys have a blank slate. I think this relationship can grow. You just need to be a little flexible with them, okay? They're a very social person. Kind of they have a lot of opportunities right now. And this says take control. Take control of the situation. If you don't just want to be an F buddy to this person, then if they're trying to be like, hey, I'll meet you at your place, be like, actually, let's go to dinner, Start taking the energy where you want it to go. And I think after like a date or two like that, they will like be like, whoa. They'll snap out of it and they'll take the reins from there, if that makes sense. So, in short, I think that there is a possibility you guys can date a little while. And we got the red flag card because there is a potential they could just move on because they're such a flighty person. So I think you're just being told, try it out, have fun, connect with this person, see what happens, do what you can, but ultimately just let go. This was a fun connection. It was meant to be. You guys have a great vibe together, but this person might be a little bit, they got some issues. Sorry. And you have fun. This is a passionate connection. Just have fun. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. This is what's coming out. I hope it resonates with you. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. Who? Who? Oh, okay. Hang on, I'm gonna get some more water. Excuse me, you guys. Been talking a lot. Cheers. This is water, by the way. Okay, so Sit Lolly, how have you been? It's really great to connect with you. I'll always remember your name because you were actually, I think, Sit Lolly, I think you've been following me since I first started my channel. And you were one of the first people to ever purchase a reading from me. Fun fact. So thank you for your support.
I'm having some trouble understanding.
Okay, let me see it. Okay, so I'm reading your question right now, Sit Lolly. Just give me a second. All right, Sit Lolly, comment if you're here. Comment if you are here, Sit Lolly. If not, it's cool. I'll just figure this out. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing, what your question is that you just want to know what you and your partner can expect within the next couple of months, like any upcoming changes or energy changes that you should look out for. Okay. Yeah, so this is like a different kind of love question. Like you're in a relationship and this is kind of funny. Here's what I'm seeing for you and your partner. Imagination, adversity, release. This is funny. I think because of the world energy and all the crazy stuff that's been going on, you and your partner together are kind of like a little on edge, trying to worry, predict, and control what's going to happen next. Like everybody is like having a really big trauma response right now to what the trauma of the past 6 months. And everybody's like wondering, is the other shoe gonna drop? Is there gonna be another lockdown? Or is everybody's jobs gonna get better? Is there gonna be a recession? There's a lot of that fear energy going around out there. And I think you and your partner are trying to stay ahead of the game. You're trying to prepare for anything. And so you guys are kind of looking ahead to the future, expecting adversity. And that is a very normal reaction to the abnormal events of what has been going down lately. If what we've experienced the past 6 months has been a lot of adversity, it's normal to expect more, especially as we go into like more of a winter season for a lot of people. So there's a message that you and your partner need to release this like prediction or this worry or this energy that things are going to get worse, to start expecting things to go better. This is a game of the mind. This is the game of the mind. The pandemic did not affect me and my husband in a bad way. It actually worked out for us. It put us in an even better situation, romantically, financially, emotionally, physically, health wise. It worked out for us. Everything is always working out for me and for him. Do you see that? It's a trick of the mind. So you're being called for you and your partner to be very strong minded, like to touch bases every morning and set intentions for the day. It doesn't have to be like a religious or spiritual thing. You guys can just, let's start our morning off talking about like what we want to accomplish for the day, and like just being positive about our situation, and what we expect from life. And you guys, I see this big message to cut out the news. Obviously, right now, everybody wants to be informed because there's elections happening in some parts of the world. There's wanting to know if, it's what's going on with the COVID and all those things. But it's, there's, if something really important happens, you'll find out about it. You and your partner do not plug into the news, at least for the next couple of months. And instead, start the mornings off. I see morning times being really important for you. Start the mornings off with, fun music, putting up a funny cartoon or funny, comedy routine up on the TV if you like to watch TV when you're getting ready or something, or um, making nicer breakfasts, have good smells going in the home. I just see this message about making the home fun and literally blocking all the distractions of the negativity of the outside world. The world is, you're going to be fine if you spend a couple of months unplugging from all of that. Sometimes we feel like we need to be informed. We need to like double check the news to make sure everything's okay and we're going to be safe and we're going to be secure. Cut out all the distractions out, and you guys, it's just you together. So morning routine with you and your partner will be really important, and trying to get on the same page with that. And so as far as what else is coming, so that's just something I'm seeing for you, advice, tips, and like this is the changes, is you guys are going to be letting go of like this outlook of expecting crap to go down, and instead you're going to start expecting good things to happen for you. What else is going on? Okay, so this is weird, but I got a message about pregnancy. I don't know if this is about you or if this is about like someone in your family. But it's possible that this would be some exciting news about somebody around you is going to be expecting. And so maybe you're busy because you're helping that person. Maybe somebody has a baby in your family, somebody who's already pregnant. And so you and your partner are spending time with this child, caring for it, celebrating with it. It's very, very exciting. The metaphoric child could also represent like an opportunity that's coming in. And it's weird because I see reunion. We'll go back to the opportunity in a second, but maybe this is talking about the energy of the holidays with family coming together and like the children and like just this happy energy of everybody celebrating. Maybe this is something that you and your partner can really throw yourself into so that you can make this holiday season or this time of year a memorable time. This is happiness too. Like you guys are gonna be doing really well. I'm really trying to dig for the tea or for the dirt here, but there's none. This is the only thing you guys got to work on. Like you guys are gonna be very happy the next couple of months. And I see something about a financial opportunity for your partner. Like your partner's been a little bit bored. Maybe they've been out of work or not working as much because of world events, but they're going to get business again, or someone's going to hit them up with like an odd job or with some type of opportunity to work. And that's going to be very, very exciting. Yep. They're going to be at work again, and you guys get a really, really big boost in your finances. And so that seems very, very exciting. Yeah, it does seem like There has been a challenge. I don't know if one or both of you is a teacher or is looking into some type of teaching job, but there's been a challenge with that. Um, One of you guys is going to be teaching in the future. This actually is not within the next couple of months. This is a little bit in the future. So I see something about someone going back to school or somebody getting a new training, somebody, getting a promotion, something like that. So maybe there's a little bit of challenges around like career path for you or your partner or like what the next step is, but there's everything is kind of shifting to bring in this new energy with one of you guys teaching or mastering something, becoming the master, passing down their talents, their gifts. It's exciting. So let's see if anything else you're supposed to know about the next couple months with you and your partner. Yeah, so they're just repeating the first message. They're saying allow a new perspective on like what you guys are going to expect because things are changing in a good way. Stay motivated. And I think this has a lot to do with career and attracting more abundance to you. And this says, don't forget, you guys are both light workers. You're twin flames. You're on this journey together. So beautiful. I hope that this resonates with you. And I am going to take my final break, you guys. I'm going to get grounded a little bit, shuffle my cards some more, and then I will be back to do the last couple of readings, okay? Thank you guys again for your support, and I look forward to doing the final group. Make sure you click into part 4, and about, I'll say about 7 or 8 minutes, I'll be back, okay? See you soon.